Details you probably missed during Mania. 9. Finn Balor. The good friend, although Balor was supposed to be mad at the fact that Dominic stole the victory from him, he couldn't help himself but smiled to see his buddy achieve such a win at WrestleMania, slightly breaking his character. 8. From prayers to arrogance, John Cena's heel persona is genuinely fascinating. It paints the picture of a once untouchable legend, now haunted by the fear of failure, masking his insecurity by lashing out at the crowd and rejecting the very ideals he once stood for. If you look closely, there's a revealing moment when he covers Cody, almost hoping he stays down. 7. Real-life heat. If you watch closely, there were moments where Charlotte Flair didn't seem to be fully cooperative with Tiffany Stratton during the match. Some fans strongly believe Charlotte may have been sandbagging certain spots, possibly due to personal feelings toward Tiffany. However, it's important to note that this remains purely speculative. 6. Brave choice of tapping out. Many saw Gunther tapping out to Jey Uso as a humiliation, but it was actually a smart, strategic move. After enduring 3 USO splashes, he knew escape was impossible, and refusing to tap would have turned into a drawn-out embarrassment. Tapping out wasn't cowardice, it was a calculated move. 5. Cody, a cheap copy. John Cena once called Cody a cheap copy of his former self and knew his biggest weakness: the need to always do the right thing. So when Cena dropped to his knees, it wasn't desperation, it was strategy. He knew Cody wouldn't strike, and in that moment of hesitation, Cena made his move. He knew Cody that well because he had once been him. For taking it all in, Dominic Mysterio was meant to be the villain everyone booed, but the Las Vegas crowd had other ideas. Their reaction was so loud and positive that Dominic ran back to the ring, soaking it all in and enjoying what felt like the first big win of his career, which wasn't a part of the plan. 3. The professional chief. After Roman Reigns flew and fell on Seth and CM Punk, and if you look closely, he checked up on them immediately after showing his professionalism. 2. You can't wrestle. Back in his prime, John Cena was constantly taunted by chants of "you can't wrestle," a jab that clearly got under his skin. But in the end, with nothing left to prove and no love lost for the crowd, Cena's mindset had shifted. He was no longer out to impress. Wrestling a great match didn't matter to him anymore. All he cared about was winning by any means necessary, even if that meant throwing away everything he once stood for in the ring. 1. The architect of deception. Seth's black attire wasn't just a style choice, it symbolized the cold, calculated mind behind his every move. While Roman clung to brotherhood, Seth moved with quiet intent, always a step ahead. Even when he traded black for white, it wasn't transformation, it was illusion. A new look to hide the same old player. In the end, Seth didn't change, he just got better at hiding it.